Okay, how are you guys doing today? Wanted to get my water in, right? We had a conversation about water. Very simple thing. Water is, but it's really something that the body needs essentially. Someone was explaining about his bulging disc and went to a doctor, and the doctor explained to him, hey, the bulging disc is actually like a little jelly-filled piece with nothing but water inside of it, the disc itself. And one of the most ironic things is you wouldn't think that drinking water would matter. One of the reasons why you want to drink water is the way the body is designed is it's going to pull water resources from wherever it needs to. So it'll pull from your organs. It'll pull in areas that you just don't want it to pull from, but it actually just will as a natural reaction. So that's my health and wellness tip for today. Drink plenty of water. But something I wanted to give you guys a little detail on. Oh, and by the way, that's my lion bone that I got from Wasa's shop. One of the reasons why I always wear things like this is a reminder to me of who I'm doing business with, right? So, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about being present, because a lot of times we're just not present, and that becomes a problem. A lot of times, a lot of the things that we do, we spend our own money and resources, and we don't think about. And so when you're spending money on Amazon, you're helping no one but Amazon. You think you're helping yourself because you're saving a little bit of money. But if you buy an author's book on Amazon, that author probably has, it's a terrible split, guys. You might as well call it 70-30. Amazon's getting most of the money. And so a lot of the things that I say are based in real detail and fact. I just don't really have a lot of time to give you that fact. So I just wanted to do a quick video today to kind of explain that, because I was online, I was sitting in my BNI meeting, and we were talking about AI, and we were talking about the Thomas Bowley, the attorney. So he's, you can call him ambulance chase or whatever you want to call him, but it's illegal to chase by ambulance. But what they are doing is they're utilizing AI. So now the AI is going through your data when you have a car accident, and attorneys are going to just be contacting you. Boom, 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 boom. Today, I gave to cancer research, and I could tell it was AI, and it was telling me, God bless you, which I thought was really, really strange. And so whether you resist technology or you embrace technology, you will be affected by technology, right? And that's what I wanted to kind of help people open their minds up to with Diamond VIP. We have had a phenomenal month. Just recapping, the speaking engagement went flawlessly. Met a lot of amazing people, still in contact with at this moment. Doing a lot of follow-ups with them that really I could just spend a lot of time just following up. The other day, went to the mining expo. The mining expo met some great people. We actually went to a mining networking event first. This is a suggestion that I'm going to make to you, and I know your weekends are probably your own or whatever you're doing, but choose one day, 90 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, and go do something special. When I say special, get with the networking resources in your city or your town and go. The reason I say that is it's going to open your mind. It's going to open your mind and your heart. And so one of the things that I love to do is go to multiple resources, right? Number one, I said it. My grandfather was a coal miner. He pretty much died from black lung, never got to meet him. So one of the ways that I take back what the devil stole from me is learning something about mining. Many of you probably know Jimmy Katuta gave me that Africa. It's a statue that I have, and to be frank with you, it came directly from a mine in Zambia. So your mind won't slant or grow unless you experience something new. And a lot of us can't experience going to the places, but you can walk into an African store, find you something that's very, very nicely done. This is about $160, but we actually get a discount through Connie, just so you know. Over at Wasa's shop, it's like a 10% discount for Diamond VIP members. So if you're ever in town, that discount applies to you. Another thing that I do, like massage, Julie Williams, she does massage. Her prices aren't the prices of the strip. And so usually what happens is we spend a lot of money because we do that in not knowing. Her prices aren't the prices of the strip. We also have the the Prime IV. I've been in contact with Janessa, and that's for the Numi Health. They want to get the product actually in Prime IVs all throughout, which I thought was pretty amazing. And when I went to Colorado Springs, boom, that talk about networking marvel, man. The owner from the Prime IV locations here, she has 2 franchises. Lisa loved the product when I gave her some, and literally got me in contact with the owners of Prime IV Corporate, which just happened to be in Colorado Springs. Ta-da, right? And so that's the power of networking. But the real brilliance of what Diamond VIP can be going forward is you bring me your networks too, and I'll share more of my networks with you. That's the main piece of Diamond VIP. I don't care about all this other stuff. I'm not going to troll people that you talk to, and you shouldn't troll people that I talk to. And what is it that I mean by troll? A troll is someone who will skip through you, won't even give you the courtesy, the common courtesy of the meeting, and will just go on and try to connect with the person, in which you can do that. That's called hunting. I'm more of a farmer. A farmer has a real relationship with the seed. And you plant the seed, you cultivate the seed, you water the seed. See, what happens with a troll or someone that just wants to hunt is they don't want the relationship. They don't want any relationship whatsoever. They just want the transaction. And the world is full of transactions. It's the other reason why I'm not huge on Amazon. And there's another piece that you never think about. And I was thinking about this with Mara, the gentleman who did the art, Mamadou, wasn't feeling very well, went to the hospital and has been going through some trials. We went to visit him. People from the diaspora. You're not going to get that when you're just going with Amazon. So it keeps you out of the loop. And so really this high-tech world has made us a lot less personable. And that, my friend, is where Bernie Moreno's concept wins. We were having this conversation in BNI today, and they were talking about who benefits. And I put it in there. You can listen to the message if you want to. It's about 6 minutes. But Tom Ferrier was talking about who benefits, and we're exchanging the guards. So actually, I'm going to be the treasurer of the group coming up next week. But one of the benefits to your business is all of the amenities, right? And so if we go down the amenities section of Diamond VIP, we are invaluable. I've never seen a group that as soon as Big 3 starts up, guys, those 20 tickets, they're there for us again, because I'm in real connection with Terrence Burney. Me and Cowboy and I'm actually getting ready to purchase that big, large, well, I'll show it to you, but it's a big, large cell phone. It's something that you put in a retail outlet. And going forward, rather than have the office next year, we're going to actually purchase a home. In between, as I'm making payment on that, I'm going to bring it over to Mara's shop, so he gets to keep it for like 6 months to, 6 to 8 months, whenever I get settled in the house. And then there will be an actual Diamond VIP house. So when we do our white party and I bring you out here, you'll be able to tour the actual Diamond VIP house. That's what my wife and I decided to do, because unfortunately, I'm paying probably $2,200 a month, something like that, or maybe 23, I can't remember, but for the office. So this gives you something to look forward to. Going forward, there's going to be a lot of big time blessings that are right here in front of you. And it's really just going to take, hopefully, this is what I wished. I wanted you to, because I know the details of the mind. I know how the mind works, okay? I study psychology. So if you don't execute and get yourself executing, making some transactions, the way your mind will work is there'll be blessings in front of you, and you'll constantly never really apply the blessings to yourself. In order to bring the blessings home, you have to start to engage. You have to read an article on AI. You must look up some information on your own concerning cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Otherwise, you'll be smothered by all the stuff as it comes down the pike. I don't want that to happen. What I do is I literally have the capacity to take on multiple things. I can take on 20 different things at once, because I'm literally a visual artist. That's why I'm not in the norm. Look at me. I don't dress the norm. I'm not trying to be the norm. I don't want to be like everybody else. I could care less. Say something about it. I just want you. I just need you to say something, baby. That's just how that's how I'm wired, and that's how I'm geared. That's what being a promoter is. A promoter is not scared to do the thing that most people are scared to do. And my goal was to bring all of that ability and everything, all the resources of it to you. So the resources are sitting right there in front of you. Guys, we have things like that. Chef Coco coming up. Super excited about that. I'm gonna hire a drone pilot to fly over so we get some coverage of that and some footage. We were just talking about this. I was sharing it with someone else and they said, bro, if you just would have had the footage of how you made it when you were out there 25, 30 years ago, he said it would be over for you. You wouldn't even have to go to, get up and drive out and talk to people. And it's actually the truth. That's the difference between having 30 years in the game and just having a few days. My wife and I had to get over the hump to make ourselves post everything and talk about things, because I'm really not the kind of guy that wants to brag about nothing. I care less. None of that really matters to me. What does matter to me is building up a team of people and a community of folks that understand that you too can make it. And I want to see your brands make it. Put your brands on the table. I want to see, coming up in this next year, your brand win. That selfish mentality, that selfish attitude. Mark sat and said it this morning. He said, I grew up selfish. That's one of the reasons he didn't understand the giver's gain. Most people are selfish. It's built into our society. Our society teaches you to compete with one another. And that's so goofy. I'm a promoter. There's only probably, I don't know, maybe 10 people in the world, or in this country, I'm sorry, that can really compete with me if I'm really out there doing what I do. So you shouldn't even try to compete with me. That doesn't even make sense, because now you got to go back 30 years on relationships and everything that I've built over the years. I'm bringing those to you. What are you bringing to the table? That's the ask going forward in 2025. We about to finish this year. Rosh Hashanah is coming up for me. So on the 30th, this is over. God bless you all. See you on the other side. That'll be Monday.